Yeah, Jai Gurudev. You can start and play the shloka.
Okay.
And then we can read through all the whole summary, all the 40 different steps that are there in the beginning of the notes.
Okay.
And then we'll do some manana on that.
Okay. So let's close our eyes. We'll chant Om 3 times. Breathing in for Om. 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 सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मत्श्रीगुरुपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरोत्तमं चैव देवीम् I can't remember the sloka. So I'll skip that. ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहैः तेजस्विनावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः वसुदेवसुदं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रीकृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्
वेदो नित्यमधीयतां तदुदितं कर्म स्वनुष्ठीयताम् तेनेशस्य विधीयतामपचितिः काम्ये मतिस्त्यज्यताम् पापौघः परिधूयतां भवसुखे दोषोऽनुसन्धीयताम् आत्मेच्छा व्यवसीयतां निजगृहात् तूर्णं विनिर्गम्यताम् सङ्गः सत्सु विधीयतां भगवतो भक्तिर्दृढाधीयताम् शान्त्यादिः परिचीयतां दृढतरं कर्माशु सन्त्यज्यताम् सद्विद्वान्नुपसृप्यतां प्रतिदिनं तत्पादुकासेव्यताम् ब्रह्मैकाक्षरमर्थ्यतां श्रुतिशिरो वाक्यं समाकर्ण्यताम् वाक्यार्थश्च विचार्यतां श्रुतिशिरः पक्षः समाश्रीयताम् दुस्तर्कात् सुविरम्यतां श्रुतिमतस्तर्कोऽनुसन्धीयताम् ब्रह्मास्मीति विभाव्यतामहरहर्गर्वः परित्यज्यताम् देहेऽहं मतिरुज्यतां बुधजनैर्वादः परित्यज्यताम् क्षुद्व्याधिश्च चिकित्स्यतां प्रतिदिनं भिक्षौषधं भुज्यताम् स्वाद्वन्नं न तु याच्यतां विधिवशात् प्राप्तेन सन्तुष्यताम् शीतोष्णादिविषह्यतां न तु वृथा वाक्यं समुच्चार्यताम् औदासीन्यमभीप्स्यतां जनकृपानैष्ठुर्यमुत्सृज्यताम् एकान्ते सुखमास्यतां परतरे चेतः समाधीयताम् पूर्णात्मा सुसमीक्ष्यतां जगदिदं तद्बाधितं दृश्यताम् प्राक्कर्म प्रविलाप्यतां चितिबलान्नाप्युत्तरैश्लिष्यताम् प्रारब्धं त्विह भुज्यतामथ परब्रह्मात्मना स्थीयताम्
Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, Sumaji.
Okay, so today we will revise Sadhana Panchakam. So we just listen to all the verses with the meanings we read, I guess, as we saw it on the screen. So Sadhana Panchakam of 5 verses. And the step 1 is studying the Vedas daily. So what Brahmaraji said is we will recall whatever we have gained so far. So what are the Vedas? So anybody can answer. What are the Vedas?
Breath of God.
Yeah, Vedas are the breath of God. And the source of knowledge, no? Or means of knowledge, to know.
In the form of Shruti, they are.
Yeah, they are in the form of Shruti. Then
And they have two the implied meaning and the direct meaning.
yeah,
Implied was lakshartha, and direct was vachyar. What was
Vachya.
that?
Yeah.
Vachyartha.
Yeah,
I don't
direct
know.
meaning. Yeah. And these Vedas are not the composition of one person or one of human beings, right?
Yeah.
It is, they're not the composition of a human being. It is the knowledge revealed to the rishis.
That there was a word that is why they are apaurusha.
Apaurusha.
Revelations
Not
of
of human origin.
yeah.
So it is not composed by any human being. So it is Vedas are the means of knowledge, source of knowledge, breath of God. So we'll just quickly recap. And it is revealed through sound. So through Shruti, we get this wisdom. And two things. One, it has implied meaning and direct meaning. Lakshyartha and va- varchas, varchasta. Okay, so then what do the Vedas teach us? Three things. That there is the,
Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda,
yeah,
and Upasana Kanda,
upasana, worship.
worship.
Yeah. What else you want to add to this? So karma is what is prescribed duties, and also what in from Bhagavad Gita we gained that it has to be your role and position specific. What is your swabhava? So that is your karma. And upasana kanda is worship. Usually it is easier to reach the divine through saguna worship. You have your ishta devata and you hold on to that deity, and the form is easier to reach, and through the form you can get to the formless. So that's
Jnana
about
Kanda is knowledge.
Jnanakanda is knowledge. So what is the gist of that?
Uh, mm. Bhagavad Gita is also part of this Jnana Kanda. No? It's given in a capsule
Yeah.
with all the
Yeah.
Vedas put
So this
together.
knowledge is for to free us, isn't it?
Yes.
Free us from the bondages of our of the
Karma.
karma, and
Samsara.
also and worship is purifying the inner faculty. So like how I think Dr. Brahmara said yesterday that Vedas have two wings, knowledge and devotion. So
Yes.
worship and wisdom. And using these two, we perform our prescribed duties to release ourselves from the bondages of samsara. And in the position that we are in right now.
Mm.
So we don't accumulate future karmas. At least reduce the prarabdha and sanchita karma in this lifetime. We have got that opportunity. We are very fortunate. We have the human form, the desire for liberation, and an enlightened master. So all three.
So lucky. All three. Yeah.
Yeah. So this time is very, very precious.
Yeah. Very
And
much.
it's a rare opportunity.
Mm.
So what does the reading and studying of the Vedas daily mean? What we are supposed to do? Let me see if I can increase the font.
Studying
Is
the goal
is this
of
better? Is this font better?
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So what does
reading.
studying the Vedas daily mean? What are we supposed to do?
Mm.
We also
Studying.
do manana, right? Not just read, but
But Manana.
reflect on that. Because our mind is colored with our past impressions. So we need to get rid of those vasanas,
Mm.
which is the inherent tendencies in us. So we need to observe our thoughts, our actions in the light of the wisdom we got from the Vedas.
And everything starts with likes and dislikes.
Yeah. So Veda, the knowledge is what is right and what is wrong. Viveka. So whenever we take a decision, we have to use this viveka. What is right, what is wrong, what is perishable, what is imperishable, what is changing, what is not changing, what is short term, what is long term, what benefits more people than just my selfish desire, like that. So we have to, so this is what we have to do in our daily life.
Basically,
Vivek.
follow the dharma, right?
Yes, follow the dharma. However, when we are following the dharma without contemplating, we will follow our vasanas, that habitual error, isn't it?
Mm.
So we have to put a break every now and then and see, like, today did I do the right thing? So that kind of a contemplation, I thought, studying the Vedas daily mean. Also studying when reflecting on that.
Yeah.
So it
Shravana,
divides.
Manana, and Nididhyasana, right?
Yes. So it gives us guidelines how to conduct ourselves daily.
And it also gives you the goal of life. But it becomes clearer that
Yeah.
not the materialistic world, but there's what you have to achieve is that moksha or the
Mm.
evolve yourself.
Mm. And as you said, to follow dharma, not to violate dharma. So we should also know what are the actions that can violate dharma. I mean, actually, it is common sense, but our desires, raga dveshas, will overpower that. So we have to be vigilant on that. Then step 2 is perform the duties diligently ordained by the Vedas. So you have all those nitya karma.
5 karmas.
Mm. So this is the karma kanda.
Mhm.
This is to purify the mind.
Daily,
So
yeah.
yeah, so this is the first step and so vital. So seva comes in this only, karma kanda. So karma kanda prescribes 5 steps. So what are the 5 steps? So nitya karma, so daily duties.
Nitya Nimitya Kamya Nishid Prashchit.
Yeah, naimitya, kamya,
Nishita.
nishitya, prayaschitta. Very nice. So this nitya karma has 5,
Again 5.
yeah, panchamaha yajnas.
Yeah.
Yajna means offering. So Brahma Yajna is praying to gurus, rishis, all that. So we are born with those 3 runas, no? We are indebted. From the time we are born, we are indebted to nature, to rishi, guru, and
It's true.
our ancestors, no?
Mm.
Yeah. So we do those mm, everyday prayer offering to gratitude to
For
the.
Pitru, it is Pitru Yajna. But in Brahma Yajna, only rishis and guru.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Also Vedic scriptures in Brahma Yajna. Like when we are
Okay.
reading the Vedas and reflecting, that is also Brahma Yajna.
All right. Yeah, studying the Vedas, reflecting on the teachings. So that is Brahma Yajna. So Brahma Yajna is for Guru, Rishis, and Vedic scriptures. Then Deva Yajna.
And in
That is the.
contribution in the form of preserving their teachings and spreading the teachings. That means you have to spread that knowledge too,
Uh-huh, uh,
what Guru had taught you.
mm. So in Art of Living, we have the Seva wing. So organizing courses, volunteering, teaching, all that. Very nice. So Brahma Yajna. So what we are doing is Brahma Yajna right now, studying the scriptures. No,
Mm.
very nice. Then there is Deva Yajna, that is worship of God. So through pujas, rituals, visiting temples, and our devatas are the sun, moon, air, space, water, etc. Okay, who govern our life. So the Pancha Mahabhutas, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Then the Pitru Yagya, praying to our ancestors, forefathers. You treat them like God. The same attitude with which you serve God, you serve your Pitrus. Tarpanam and Shradam. So this period is right now is going on, no? Tarpanam, Mahalaya Tarpanam, Mahalaya Shradam period, Pitru Paksha period. So very nice. We are reading this in this period. And we are also doing the Pitru Tarpanam, Tila Tarpanam. Then, so this is all done daily, is it? Nitya Karma. This has to be done daily. Okay. Then Manushya Yagya. Manushya Yagya is serving
In Pitru
humanity.
Yagna, the parents who are alive, treating them well is also Yagna. In the
Yes, yes,
first
yes.
prayers to the parents. But is it clearly said that only the forefathers and who are gone, only that Pitru Yagna? Here, please, can you read that Pitru Yagna?
Yeah, but see, you can serve your parents in Manushya Yagya also. So Pitru Yagya, prayers to parents, it says. So in that, what is that? SSCVC, we teach the children, no? Go and Matrudevo Bhava, Pitrudevo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. We tell them, teach them, no? Tell them, go fall at your father's feet, take blessing, mother's feet, take blessing every day. We teach them, right? So prayer to parents comes in Pitru Yagya. So if your parents are alive, you do that. Treating them with honor and respect, taking their blessings, and worshipping them. Parents should be treated like God, and we need to serve them with the same attitude of service to God. Taking good care of one's parents is a yagya. So that comes under Pitru Yagya only. For the deceased parents and forefathers, we should perform rituals like Tarpanam and Shradam. So very clear,
Thank
no?
you. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, very clear. So in Manushya Yagya, we serve humanity, service through our work, charity, teaching, etc. Then Bhuta Yagya, it includes service to plants, trees, animals, all that, to the environment. So how do we do this daily? Bhuta Yagya. Giving water, feeding birds, giving some rice to ants and all that, right? Feeding birds and animals, dogs, cats, cows. So that is Bhuta Yagya. They help in an ecological balance and not cut down trees, not polluting the atmosphere, reducing or controlling of our excess driving, those sort of thing. Excess electricity, use of gadgets. So this is everyday Bhuta Yagya. Then the second one is Naimittika Karma, occasional duties like marriage, Upanayanam, Shrardam. Then Kamya Karma, reduce desired actions, desire prompted actions. So just for our personal gain. So we have to reduce that. Working for name and fame and accumulation of wealth, or any egoistic activities that is done for selfish reasons, Kamya Karma. So here also exercise common sense, because desire can be very powerful. Then Nishiddha Karma. These are the karmas that have to be avoided at all costs. These are all adharmic actions. Any choices or actions that transgress universal values like hurting others, cheating, etc., are to be avoided. So in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, we have the Yama Niyama, that one we have to follow.
Important note, not to hurt anyone.
Yeah, yes. And today's world is so full of only that.
Correct. Yeah.
Because this knowledge was kind of got lost. It was not taught to anybody. New philosophies and ideologies came and replaced all this. Then the fifth one is the Prayaschitta Karma. So if one has transgressed dharma, they can perform Prayaschitta Karma or actions done for atonement. One can follow Prayaschitta Karma prescribed in the scriptures or can choose actions like chanting, japa, going to temple, performing rituals as atonement. So it comes back to this Nitya Karma, going to temples, all that, chanting and all that, and listening to scriptures. I was listening to Bhagavatam written by Parashara Muni. And in that, it was a YouTube, they call it Katha Kalakshebam in Tamil. And that teacher was saying that if you listen to Varaha Purana, even if you have committed Brahmahatya, Narayana will forgive you. So I was so, I'd never heard of that before. Because they say Brahmahatya is the worst, that there is no, at least I thought there is no redemption from that. But this teacher said that it is given in the Varaha Purana that listening to Mahavishnu's Varaha Avatara will
What is
even.
Brahmahatita? What is that?
Brahmahatya is acting against Guru, God, all that. Like all these Hiranyakashyapa, Hiranyaksha, they all did that only, no?
Okay.
And nowadays also people question, oh, what God and this and that. That is also a form of maybe not exactly Brahmahatya, but not having faith in the unknown. So Bhagavan Krishna also said, no, don't give this knowledge to people who don't have faith in me.
When Arjuna refuses, no, Guru Hatya,
Correct. Guru Hatya. Correct.
Guru Sudha. Yeah.
I think Guru go like that. Cow. That is
Cow.
also there are 3 or 4 like that.
Woman.
Okay.
Woman, I think. Woman. Guy. Guru.
Yeah. That was so nice to listen to. I've never listened to Varaha Purana like this. The form of Narayana, the way he described it, and the way he described Bhuma Devi also. How Narayana took care of her, that there was no disturbance to her while he lifted her from the depths of the ocean and brought her up. Nothing changed in her. There was not even a little shake of her waters or continents or mountains. It was just amazing, that Varaha Purana. If you get to listen to it, please do listen. And listen to it in your local language, I feel, because it'll go right into your heart. Yeah. So Prayaschitta Karma. So we've got I know only 2 shlokas. In Upanayanam, they taught us, no, Mantrahinam, Kriyahinam, that one, and Kayena Vacha, Manasendriya. So whatever mistakes I have committed through my word, action and thought, and in my bhakti hinam also, he says, even in my feelings, please forgive me, and offer it everything to Narayana. So that comes under chanting and japa. Very nice. Then what is the next one? Anyone wants to add anything? So 5 types of karmas. Okay. That's what this is now. 5 types. Steps to perform your duties diligently, ordained by the Vedas. Then, why should we perform all these karmas and Panchamahayagyas? Because Gurudev always says, no, everybody is interdependent, nobody is independent. So we get an illusion in between our youth and old age. We get an illusion that we are self-sufficient and all that. But even from childhood, we are dependent, old age, we are dependent. Even through youth and adulthood, we are dependent. But ahankara takes over at that time. So Vedas teach us to live life of dharma. Our life is supported by other human beings, other animals, devatas, our forefathers, sages and saints. All these 5 types of being contribute to our life. It is our duty in turn to contribute to other beings. Krishna and Bhagavad Gita teaches that those who don't contribute back and only consume are like thieves. So that is, so we have all this dhanam and all that, no? Dana. All of life is interconnected and interdependent. So we need to play our role in contributing back. We are recipients of other services, so we should participate in the spirit of returning that favor. So what are your thoughts on this? One is dhanam, contributing money. The other is contributing your time and skill, doing some seva. What else? Then if you have the means and the skill, set up institutions to spread this wisdom. That's also a form of service to society. Setting up schools, hospitals, all that. So those are all big things. But what about us on a daily basis?
Even for animals, we have to
Shelter, yes.
food. Think food.
Yeah. And actually, that basic thing is not hurting others. That is
Yes.
should be the ground rule.
And keeping everyone in our prayers, praying for everyone, health, wealth.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also harmony, I think. Of late, I am looking at harmony as a very important factor in our life, because everybody has some opinion or differences of opinion, and everybody is stuck on that.
So
So
5
when
points again.
Gurudev,
Then 5 points.
Meditation will help
Mhm.
there. No? If we meditate,
Yeah.
Gurudev was also saying it will affect uh, to long distance. He was giving example when he came to the teachers meet. He was saying, "ये जो मोगरे का फूल है, it is like a small flower and it gives fragrance to so much of space. So when we meditate, our prayers, our meditation, the effect of meditation, it makes everyone like in harmony, that you were saying, to long distances. So we should actually, Gurudev also says we should be centered ourselves. So that will also spread the harmony and the peace that
तुम
from
शांत
within.
हो तो सब शांत हो रहेगा. Or
Yeah.
even Om Namah Shivaya chanting for 5 minutes in your home or any place, surrounding area gets in harmonious condition.
And Gurudev started that 5H program, no? In that, harmony is one of them. And in those days, I used to wonder, what is this harmony? How do you do it? I still don't know what is in that 5H, but I remember home, health, harmony was one, and
Hygiene.
hygiene, yeah, hygiene, and what was the fifth one? Happiness. Yeah. 5H program. So I thought happiness is the happiness course. Hygiene we understand, home we understand. Harmony is something I didn't understand at that time, but of late, seeing there's so much disharmony everywhere, I just realized that so important it is, and Gurudev taught this more than 20 years ago, and I guess that is what's going to save us all.
And also very
That is harmony in diversity, means different type of people, religion and all these things.
Okay,
That
okay,
should
okay.
be,
Okay, so acceptance.
And also we send prayers, Loka Samasta Sukhino
Sukhino
Bhavantu,
Bhav.
Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, whenever we do prayers.
Okay. So what happens if we don't contribute back, only fulfill personal needs and wants? Vedas say that when we don't perform our duties, we are violating dharma and that will incur sin. Sin means papa or unfavorable situations. Papa is that which inhibits our true nature and joy in life. This does not mean that we should perform our duties out of fear. The idea is to understand big scheme of things and realize our role. Teachings of Vedas is what we sow is what we reap. This dhanam is there in every religion, every tradition.
Yeah. The Gurudev says, some 3%, 5% of whatever you are given. Then only that
your wealth will be protected, right?
Yeah.
That's what he says. Yeah.
Shuddhi, becomes.
Shuddhi comes.
Dhani
Correct.
Shuddhi.
Then step 3. Step 3, dedicate all actions, duties as worship of the Lord.
Karma Yoga, that is first word.
So all actions, whatever we are doing, dedicate it as a worship of the Lord. So very important step. We are usually worshipping our ego. We are constantly planning how to gratify our ego, concerned with our security and happiness. So if we observe our mind, we will know whom we are worshipping, our ego or God. Wow. I don't know who said this. Maybe Gurudev only said somewhere. I heard that we usually pray for 3 things. One is we pray to God to remove our misery, our suffering, and all that. And second is to, I think it is to protect us or help. No. Second is to help us grow in more wealth and more fame and all that. Whatever achievements. Second is we pray for achievements. Yeah, correct. First one is we pray to remove our misery and suffering. Second one is we pray for our achievements. But what we should actually pray is that without God, there is no achievements or there is no suffering or enjoyment. So we have to keep that God is the Aadhar of our life. So we have to feel grateful for that life, and that is how we should pray. I don't know who said this. Somebody I heard, I think it is Gurudev only said, he spoke in Hindi. So this is what I gathered. Instead of praying to, yeah, you can pray for to remove your sufferings and miseries. You can pray for your achievements also. However, don't forget that your God is the basis of your life. So if you are grateful for that, that should be the first form of prayer. I don't know if it made sense.
Also, when you do pray for even that, it's more limited ends, like when you asking for wealth and this and that, but if you just pray generally, meaning he's being a father of everyone and he knows how to take care of his child. So the more bhakti and the true nature of the bhakti, then he takes care of everything. That's how it's supposed to be, but obviously he asks for, even if you lose one thing, oh, can we find it for me, like that. So it's very limited ends, but we pray for.
See, we are constantly focusing on my needs, my security, my happiness, my interest, etc.
Yeah.
We replace all these thoughts, attitudes with worship of Ishvara. Generally, this will result in turning our minds towards Ishvara. So, ignorance of our true nature, that is what is the cause for all our misery. So, once you start doing everything for Ishvara to please Ishvara, then that veil gets thinned. That veil of ignorance gets thinned, and we are able to again I come back to Bhagavatam, the story of Dhruva. Oh, something okay. The story of Dhruva, no? You know that story, right? In that when you pray to Narayana or to Ishvara, what he will give you is much more than what you can even think of asking. So if you divert all your actions towards God, then what you get in return is his status, the same status as Ishvara, which we never think of.
All petty things we keep on asking.
So who is the Lord? Why should I worship the Lord? So who is the Lord? He's the source of all being, source of everything. Then it is because of the Lord that the whole creation is functioning. This is what that, I think it was Gurudev only who said, the basis of your prayer should be towards this Aadhar, this God, which is the basis of your whole life, of your functioning. It is the Lord who gives us everything in our life. We don't create anything. We are just an instrument in the hands of the Lord. By offering all our actions as worship, we gain purity of mind. Then what does it mean to offer our actions as worship of the Lord? So, Ishwararpana Buddhi. We develop that by performing actions every day, but those actions are meant for personal fulfillment. Converting all those actions as offering, we have we gain this Ishwararpana Buddhi. It becomes a worship, offering our actions as a service to people around us. Also, when we receive the results of our actions, we have to accept it as Prasada Buddhi. It becomes worship. Usually, we get excited or depressed when we don't get the results of what we want. By having Prasada Buddhi, we recognize God as the giver of the results. Whatever action we do, they need be, whatever actions we do, they need be following Dharma and should not transgress Dharma. When we follow Dharma, we are worshipping the Lord, since Lord is the form of Dharma. So these two things we keep in mind. Ishwararpana Buddhi or Prasada Buddhi. Whatever we offer is Ishwararpanam, and whatever we receive is Prasadam. So everything we offer it with that attitude, then there is less disturbance in the mind.
We can offer all our Durgund also, no? Like whatever we have that impurities, or you can say all the bad vrittis
Disha
or thoughts.
Pranam.
Yeah.
We do that, no? Disha Pranam. Very nice it is. Very powerful it is.
Yeah.
And it thins those negative qualities in us. I have that experience.
Yeah.
I think I have shared it long before also. That
Recently
Even
reactive.
even everyday meditation that we do, it says no, the negative qualities are there for you, they will
Yeah.
just go away. Positive
Yeah.
will always stay. So that also, it
Yeah.
really is so nice.
Yeah, but then what we are doing these things, no, this Disha Pranam meditation and all, we are doing it for some time in that prescribed 1 hour, half an hour, whatever. But what here Bhagwan is saying is, whatever you do, you offer it. Not just your meditation and your prarthana, japa and all that. Even your cooking, your cleaning, all that you all do it as with that Ishwara Arpana Buddhi. Then
they say even brushing teeth in the morning, everything you have to Krishna Arpana, I should tell. That's what they say.
Actually there is a prayer for everything, no? Before you have your bath, you have that Gangai cha Yamune chaiva. All the waters of all the rivers are bathing me, like that. You have that prayer, no? And then before you put your feet on the floor, you ask forgiveness to Mother Divine, that I'm putting my feet on you. There are so many prayers are there. Huh? Then looking at your hands and say Karagrahe Vaste Lakshmi, all that. No, so many prayers are there.
Yeah. I thought Surya.
So we can do all that. Plus, what teacher is telling us is, even every action you offer, in addition to all those spiritual practices and prayers and japas and chanting, everything, in addition, what we call normal duties, your work in the office or your workplace, you're contributing for that organization or for your home or your society. So do everything with that Ishwara Arpana Buddhi. And then even if we don't get the results we want, take it as prasada. Or whatever we get, take it as prasada. Actually, that is a shift in our attitude. It helps. It does help to keep us centered. But it's very difficult to first get into that attitude. Because we
Gurudev
are
says na,
so.
when you are 100%, be 100%. That point also reminds me here, like if we are 100%, and then we are free of all the guilt and everything, and automatically it gets offered to the Lord.
Hmm. Do 100% and surrender. Yeah.
Say that again. I didn't get that. What was that?
So what Gurudev says is, whatever action you do, give 100% attention to that.
Yeah.
And then you offer it, and then you surrender it. So same what Bhagavad Gita Krishna says, you have only right over your action, not right over the result. So do your, without expecting any results, do your actions. And Gurudev says, what is yours will come to you. So don't have to worry about that. What is not yours will never be with you. What is yours will always be with you, will never leave you. He says that. Then what do I gain by worshipping the Lord? By turning the mind towards Ishvara, we gain a lot. Not only will the Lord care, not only will the Lord take care of our needs, but we will also gain a steady, this is what I was saying. We also gain a steady, composed mind that will be prepared for self-knowledge. This is very powerful. So if you change this attitude, prasada buddhi, then we gain the steady, composed mind. And that prepares ourselves for self-knowledge. So this preparation only is tough. After that, it is easy. So should we stop here? Yeah, I think we'll stop here for today. Step 4 is another different thing. So any this thing so far? So everything is to gain this equanimous, steady, composed state of mind. That is the crux of all our karmas. Why we should do karma, how we should do karma, to get to this steady, composed state of mind. And Gurudev always say, no, everything is nashwar in this world. That is also very powerful. Whenever you get caught up in this thing, suddenly you shift your mind to this wisdom that everything is going to die or disappear, change. Even the ones you are angry with, jealous about, all that, they are also going to die, you are also going to die. So when you shift your mind to that, suddenly the grip of those negative tendencies they leave you, they become less. And also, I think to a little later, he gives us the opposite, no? What is that? When you feel jealous, you turn to appreciation. When you feel angry, turn to compassion. Those attitudes you develop. So all these are only to bring us to that equanimous, steady, composed, calm state of mind. So preparing us for self-knowledge. So that is where the focus should be. To get to this calm, steady, centered
We read
mind.
that here, right? That the one
Yeah, it's coming
being
later.
like jealous. What did you say? To be
Pratipaksha
compassion.
bhavana.
Huh?
Pratipaksha bhavana.
Right. So that's
It comes
coming.
little later, towards I think third or fourth shloka verse. Comes
Okay.
later.
Can you go to that the first page where it summarizes the steps you just read? All the way in the front, even before this.
No, this is this
Yeah,
one.
no,
Okay.
go before. Yeah, the first. Yeah, like from here. Yeah. Yeah,
So
just we
verse
can read
1,
the Yeah.
Oh, this is what you're saying. Okay. So verse 1, we have done only 3 today. Study the Vedas daily. Step 2, perform the duties diligently ordained by the Vedas. Dedicate all your actions, duties as a worship of the Lord. So these 3 things we saw today. Tomorrow, let the desire prompted activities be given up. So I'll just read the summary of verse 1. So study the Vedas daily, perform your duties diligently as ordained by the Vedas, dedicate all actions, duties as worship of the Lord. Let the desire prompted activities be given up. Let the multitude of sins be uprooted. Reflect upon inherent limitations of worldly pleasures. Entertain desire for knowing the self. And as soon as desire for self knowledge arises, leave the house of bondage quickly. Very nice. A lot of manana is needed, no? In individual manana also, I feel. Because each one's situation or challenges are unique. So when we do those manana on our individual situations and mindsets, so reflect upon the inherent limitations of the worldly pleasures. That will help. So entertain the desire for knowing the self. And as soon as the desire for knowledge, for self-knowledge arises, leave the bondages quickly.
Like you summarized, first we get the knowledge like Vedas from what we supposed to do in our life, right? That's what to learn from the Vedas. Once you learn from the Vedas, you follow that diligently and do it. And then the doing is an action where that action is being performed as worship of the Lord. So we are learning from Veda and then following that and doing the action as the worship of the Lord. And then that even among that actions, you want to reduce the desire prompted actions. Then the multitude of sins be uprooted. I think, how do we get uprooted on the sins? I forgot.
And this last one is also very inspiring, that we keep on postponing uh, certain times, maybe a session, a knowledge session, certain times some course, advanced course. We keep on giving reasons, okay, I'll do later, or so we should, that is the time where we should just leave the house of bondage. All those are our bondages which are stopping us to go into knowledge. So we should stop there and just go for it.
Reflect upon the inherent limitations of worldly pleasures. So, true. Okay. All right. So we have to review, I think. All right.
Shall we stop here?
I would like to share something here.
Yes, please, CG.
See, when we were discussing today, when it came to the focus, like there are so many evil things happening around the world. Probably we were talking about the wars going on. But I feel right now, even our focus has to change. There is so much of positive things also going around. Over the years, since Modi ji has taken over as Prime Minister of this, wherever he has gone, whether it's been to Africa, whether it has been to Thailand, whether it has been to Philippines, see, his work culture is like this, that wherever we set up shop for making things, we don't take Indians there and go there, just the technical staff, 10, 11 people, and we use the local people there, we employ them. And then that country starts prospering. The local people get employment there. That is why he is probably being labeled as Vishwa Guru today, is because of the trend that he has stopped. Like earlier, it was like all the Europeans nations were like colonize and rule over countries. That stopped after World War II. But all these wars taking place clearly indicate that that mindset has not changed. That the power, the rich, the powerful have to rule over the rest of the world, do what they tell you to do. The oil embargo, the price on the oil being capped, whatever America wants the price of oil to be, etc. But Modi does not work in this fashion. Live, let live. I thrive and you thrive also. And for over the years, he has been doing that. So I think that we need to also now focus on this. See the amount of good work that Gurudev is giving, going around doing everywhere. Like the internal war that he stopped, there was a terrorizing organization somewhere, I don't remember the name, where it was, Brazil or I don't know. But wherever he's gone, he has talked on peace, he has spread love. So our focus also needs to change to looking at wars, to looking at the good work being done around the world by various people. When we are talking in our manana also, we are still look at the amount of evil going around in the world. Our focus
Yes.
should also change, is my thinking. I don't know.
No, you're right. You're right.
And we need
Because
to spread the goodness, this word of goodness. More of our people, when we talk like this, then people under us will also think in that direction. And isn't that a good direction to take? That positive things are happening
yeah, you're very right,
also
Percy.
over the world. We don't want to rule over people. We don't want to impose our will. We we may be like a big brother, but like you grow with me is the philosophy that this Prime Minister of India has. And this is how we are going about. And that is why people are relying on us. See how Europe is breaking down now. France is going into debt now. It has got so many ministers, prime ministers changing over a period of time. Look at what is happening in Nepal now. 14 changes in regime over 17 years. So all this that was negative. All this, wherever Modi ji is going, he's bringing about positive changes. And people are coming to him. See, Europe is saying no to America right now. It's saying no, they are looking to Modi to stop the war between Ukraine and Russia. Ultimately, what it is doing, it is spoiling the economy for all countries which are supporting the war. Na? And Germany, France, they are all, UK, they are all bothering on absolutely. It's like they are on the decline, absolute decline. Where did that monarchy and rule of power and wealth lead to? And yet, that 1% of the world population wants to rule over 99% of the world population. We talk in terms of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. And the sooner we change our thinking thought process and bring it down the line to our volunteers, our teachers who are working with us, they will also spread the same message. Why look at the wars? Look at the good work done all around. Sorry, I just wanted to.
No, you're very right. We need to constantly bring our focus to this good things that are happening also. But it is so very easy to get caught up with all the social media projecting so much about this and that. And we also have this curiosity to know what's happening here and there. We are filling our mind with negativity. You're very right. We have to break that pattern and shift this thinking and spread the goodness. You're very right. lot of work we also have to do on ourselves first.
Positive. Just remain positive. Like look for positives everywhere.
Mm.
And not like this is big bad world. Some amount of good work is going on. That is why that balance is maintained. Let us spread that goodness rather than that concentrating on the bad that is there.
Mm. It's creating fear, no anxiety if you focus on the
Yeah.
disturbances. Even though there is no disturbance, we create that disturbance in the mind.
I really tell you, look at France, Germany, everywhere in Europe, the countries are going down the drain. Their economies are finished. They're going on changing prime ministers and all that, but it's not working for them. They are on the decline. And see India's conditions, how we are thriving even under such conditions is because of the good work being done. That's why I have shifted my focus to all the positive and I want to spread that only. Not look at wars will go on like Gurudev has said. Even Mahabharat, the wars were there. Everything like wars are all eternally being there for thousands of years. They'll continue. Let's focus on the good.
And throughout the life, it will happen everywhere, somewhat, some way.
And I
Gurudev,
have thought of this
Gurudev, sorry.
even now for this like even in our family situations, na like if teenage children are not listening, we label them as monsters. Okay, they have made their bedrooms into messes. They don't want to clear it up. Maybe probably I would take a stand like I will not do cooking today for them, and you want me to clean up your mess, or you want me to cook for you, then okay, I want you to let there be a barter system. You clean up your mess, I will cook for you. Why have a negative feeling towards your teenage children also? Why be mini terrorist at home? With whatever, either with parents or in-laws or with teenagers. Why be mini terrorist at home? A give and take. I will not cook today. I didn't feel like it. You didn't feel like cleaning up your mess at home. Okay, let there be interdependence. You want me to cook for you? I want you to clean up your mess. Don't get into that negative framework of mind. Why me? Why only I have to clean up the mess? Don't do it. And you don't cook for that day. And believe me, nobody is going to die by not eating for one day. In fact, in India, we have that fasting system. So let them emotionally blackmail you, but don't get emotionally blackmailed. So in all situations, let us have that positive frame of mind in dealing with all situations, either at home or in the outside world. Jai Gurudev.
Thank you so much. Anyone wants to add anything, or we'll end for today? Okay. So we will end for today. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Play the meditation.
Join Narayan. Let us keep our spine erect and body relaxed and eyes closed.
Can you hear?
Yes, Didi.
Relax the
Yes,
shoulders.
yes.
Keep a big smile on your face. You're sitting like the statue of Buddha, very serene, and with a serene smile on your face. Relax your body. Let's take a deep breath in and breathe out. Become aware of your chest region, throat and chest region. If you notice some tension in the body, just let it be. Except those parts of the body where you feel a tension, the other parts are in comfort. Other parts are at peace. Become aware of that also. There are many good things about you and inside of you. Acknowledge them. They will never leave you. And the negative aspect you may see in you is never going to stay with you forever. They are guests for some time. Let them be. Sit with the total acceptance of yourself the way you are at this very moment. Total acceptance of what is now here will lead us to deeper meditation. Let go of all the effort. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let go of all your effort and be in the is emptiness. And slowly and gradually become aware of body and surroundings. And you may gently open your
Jai Gurudev.
Thank you.